The evolution of humankind has often been marked by the materials we have learned to harness. If we trace our steps back in time, well before our bustling modern era with its towering skyscrapers and intricate machinery, we encounter a transformative period known as the Iron Age. But what precipitated this pivotal epoch in human history? Before the widespread embrace of iron, ancient civilizations had been in what is termed the Bronze Age. Here, tools, weapons, and daily utensils were crafted primarily from bronze, a metal resulting from the alloy of copper and tin. However, around 1200 BCE, a significant shift began to ripple across communities, particularly in regions of West Asia. The catalyst? The discovery of ironworking. Iron, when compared to bronze or copper, had several distinct advantages. First and foremost, it was more abundant. Iron ores could be found in a variety of geographical settings, making it more accessible to different civilizations. This abundance also made it more economical to produce, allowing even smaller settlements to participate in the Iron Revolution. However, the element's availability wasn't its only merit. When forged correctly, iron proved to be tougher and more durable than bronze. This newfound strength opened up an array of possibilities, particularly in warfare and agriculture. Weapons became more lethal and tools more efficient, leading to better yields in farming and an edge in battles. But the transition from bronze to iron wasn't instantaneous. Iron smelting, the process of extracting the metal from its ore and refining it, was a challenging task. It required higher temperatures and a level of expertise that took time to develop. Yet, as the techniques evolved, iron's dominance became more pronounced, laying the groundwork for civilizations to flourish in ways previously unimagined. The story of iron goes beyond just its practical applications. It's a narrative that intertwines with the very essence of ancient cultures and civilizations. Iron was not merely a material for constructing weapons or tools. It became emblematic of prestige, economic dominance, and cultural evolution. As communities began to grasp the art of ironworking, a clear demarcation arose between those who mastered this craft and those who didn't. Ironworkers were no longer seen merely as craftsmen. They were revered as essential members of society, often holding positions of respect and influence. They were the harbingers of change, with the knowledge to manipulate and mold this robust metal to fit the needs of their people. Additionally, the iron trade spurred economic and social transformation. As settlements learned to produce higher quality iron more efficiently, trade networks expanded. Regions rich in iron ores or with advanced ironworking techniques became pivotal players in these early trade dynamics. These trade routes, powered in part by the iron industry, facilitated not just the exchange of goods but also ideas, cultures, and technologies. Culturally, iron found its way into legends, folklore, and spiritual practices. In some cultures, meteoric iron sourced from meteorites that fell to Earth, was believed to have divine properties. Weapons forged from such material were considered sacred, symbolizing the might of the heavens themselves. Furthermore, the transformative power of iron was reflected in art and architecture. Statues, ornaments, and structures started to incorporate iron elements, showcasing the societal importance and respect given to this metal. This infusion of iron in artistic endeavors signified more than aesthetics. It embodied a civilization's prowess, its ability to harness nature, and its determination to carve a legacy in stone and iron. In the annals of history, several empires rose to unprecedented power and influence, driven in large part by their mastery over iron. Let's journey through time and delve deep into the rise and dominance of these ironclad empires. The Hittite Empire, which spanned across what's now modern-day Turkey, was among the earliest civilizations to recognize the unparalleled potential of iron. It wasn't just about having iron weapons and tools. The Hittites guarded the secret of ironworking zealously, maintaining a stranglehold on this lucrative industry. Their iron-forged chariots and weaponry gave them a distinct military advantage over their bronze-wielding neighbors, reinforcing their position as a dominant power in the ancient Near East. Moving eastward, ancient India's expertise in iron is evident in the iconic Iron Pillar of Delhi. This marvel, standing tall and rust-free for over 1,500 years, is a testament to the advanced metallurgical knowledge of the time. The Indian subcontinent was home to ancient furnaces capable of producing high-grade steel, a precursor to the modern steel industry. Such advancements in iron and steel production fortified kingdoms, made agriculture more efficient, and transformed India into a significant hub in the ancient world's trade networks. In the expansive continent of Africa, the Kingdom of Meroe, often referred to as the Iron Kingdom of ancient Sudan, carved a niche for itself with its iron prowess. Situated near the Nile River, the Meroitic civilization thrived, thanks in part to its vast iron production capabilities. The smelting furnaces of Meroe turned out tools, weapons, and ornamental objects, fostering a booming economy and establishing the kingdom as an influential player in the region. The ancient Celts of Europe, while not an empire in the strictest sense, were renowned for their ironworking skills. Their iron swords, with their signature long blades, were considered state-of-the-art in their time, allowing the Celts to spread their influence across vast swaths of Europe. Their distinctive artistic style, Latin, frequently incorporated iron, showcasing its cultural and material value. Through the span of history, it's evident that empires that harnessed the full might of iron often found themselves at the vanguard of technological, economic, and military advancements. In the vast tapestry of human innovation, few crafts capture the essence of raw transformation as vividly as blacksmithing. At its heart, blacksmithing is the delicate dance of harnessing the four classical elements, earth, water, air, and fire, to mold, shape, and imbue life into cold, unyielding metal. The roots of blacksmithing reach deep into antiquity. Early blacksmiths, using rudimentary tools and techniques, realized that by heating metal, specifically iron, it could become malleable. These humble beginnings were characterized by basic iron tools and simple ornaments. But as time progressed and the techniques refined, the blacksmith's role transitioned from a mere craftsman to an indispensable artisan, shaping the course of societies and empires. A blacksmith's forge, always alive with roaring flames and searing heat, was an arena of relentless transformation. The blacksmith would heat the iron until it glowed a radiant orange, indicating its readiness to be worked upon. Using tongs, the hot metal was transported to the anvil, where with precise rhythmic strikes, the blacksmith shaped it into the desired object. Each hammer strike was a calculated move, ensuring the metal's integrity while achieving the envisioned form. As blacksmithing techniques evolved, so did the complexity of the objects created. The art transcended the creation of rudimentary tools and expanded to intricate ornamental work, armor, weapons, and even architectural elements. The metal was not only shaped, but also treated to alter its properties. Techniques like quenching, where the red-hot metal is rapidly cooled in water or oil, imparted hardness to the object. Tempering, on the other hand, involved controlled reheating to instill toughness. Through these processes, a balance between hardness and flexibility was achieved, especially vital for objects like swords. It wasn't just the technical aspects that elevated blacksmithing. There was an inherent artistry to the craft. Skilled blacksmiths were often sought after for their unique designs, ornate detailing, and the ability to weave stories and symbolism into their creations. Each piece, be it a door hinge, a weapon, or an ornamental gate, was a canvas, echoing the blacksmith's skill, vision, and sometimes even philosophy. Beyond the tangible creations, the legacy of ancient blacksmithing is embedded in our culture and folklore. Myths and legends frequently heralded blacksmiths as possessing near-magical abilities, turning raw elements into artifacts of power and significance. Iron, with its gleaming sheen and transformative properties, has not only shaped tools, weapons, and artistic creations, but has also deeply embedded itself within the cultural psyche of various civilizations, manifesting in their religious practices and mythological tales. From the ancient world to the classical civilizations, iron was often considered a gift from the divine. Its discovery and subsequent utilization was not seen as a mere accident of human progress, but as an intentional bestowment from celestial entities or deities. The strength, durability, and transformative nature of iron drew parallels with powerful gods and mystical beings. In ancient Egyptian beliefs, for instance, the sky goddess Nut was often depicted with stars made of iron. To the Egyptians, the metal's celestial connection was unmistakable, with meteoric iron, literally iron from the heavens, being used in some of their most sacred artifacts. Norse mythology too entwined iron in its intricate tapestry of tales, Swords, often made of iron and imbued with unique properties, became central to legendary stories. The very forging of these swords was tied to the gods, with the dwarves Broca and Sindri creating many of the gods' most prized possessions in their iron-laden forges. Similarly, in Greek mythology, the Age of Heroes, which included demigods like Heracles and Achilles, was often called the Age of Iron. This was a time where might and power, often symbolized by iron weapons and armors, played pivotal roles in the epic tales of love, betrayal, and valor. However, iron wasn't just symbolic of strength and power. In many cultures, it was also seen as a deterrent against malevolent entities. In various folklores across Europe, iron was believed to ward off evil spirits, especially the Fae. Horseshoes, made of iron, were hung over doorways, not just as a token of good luck, but as a protective charm. The belief was that supernatural beings, deterred by the metal's innate properties, would refrain from entering a space shielded by iron. And as always, I hope you enjoyed our video today. Thanks for watching.